Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, the second quest. Where we last left off, Jasmine had just entered level 5, and she's really prepared for level 5 because she picked up the magical sword in our last episode. So she's definitely ready to take on the Wizrobe enemies that populate this dungeon. So, got likes for the first time. Once again, they're still annoying as ever. They never drop anything. They take 3 hits with the magical sword, and they can steal your shield if they eat you. So, yep, they get you. Gotta mash your attack button real quick to try to defeat them before they eat your shield. So, you have a few seconds before they do it, about 3. So try not. Yeah, it's obviously try not to get caught by them, but if you do, just mash away that attack button to try to get out of this. So let's avoid these red bubbles, sneak down here, and I'm gonna head off to a portion of the labyrinth where we can get our item. The item in this dungeon is going to be the bow. So it's important that we pick up the arrow beforehand because not long after getting the bow, we're going to face Goma, and Goma can only be defeated by shooting it in the eye with the bow. So same thing applies. The bow, the arrow, your ammunition for the arrow is based on the amount of rubies that you have. So here we go. We got a blue Goma right there, but we have no way to defeat it. But we'll soon have a way to defeat it. That was a good dodge there on the red bubbles. Here we go, we have our bow. Woo! Now we can take out that blue Goma. I believe it drops a key when we defeat it, so. 2 good red bubble dodges there. And Goma's behaving really nice, he's going up and down. Ooh, we managed to defeat him in 1 round before he even closed his eye. So, got a key there, so. Now let's head back to the entrance area, and we're gonna complete the rest of this dungeon. Now, if you've been keeping track, we've had E, A, L, and D. So this dungeon is going to be our Z dungeon, the final dungeon spelling out Zelda. So, gonna clear it off. Oh, we'll finish off that like. And let's head deeper into our dungeon here. Showing another dark room. What? Regular bubbles. They're always good. With the magical sword, we can take out these vials without them splitting into smaller keys. And we pick up the map. What? And we want to hang out in the water here because we won't get hit by the bubbles, and like I said, it seems to be the water kind of messes with the blue Wizrobe's AI. They don't seem to want to stop. I guess because you're not necessarily in a line with them, so they tend to just float around and make easier pickings. So now, like level 4, there's going to be a room coming up here where if we didn't have the ladder, we didn't sequence breaking going to level 6 real quick to pick up the ladder. There'd be a key that we wouldn't be able to pick up, so it's another reason why I wanted to get the ladder early, so. We got some gels here or Zols that really blend into the floor, because the floor is all black just like the Zols are. So here's the room where we get that key, if we can get the key now that we have the ladder, but if we didn't have the ladder, we'd have to come back here and pick it up later, so. Instead, we saved some backtracking there. But we technically didn't do the dungeons out of order because we didn't defeat the boss of level 6 and get the Triforce piece. So here's a mini boss here, Manhandler. Hey, took it all out in 1 go. That's nice. Although now with the magic sword, it's not too hard to take them out because we can hit the heads with the magical sword and it takes them out in 1 hit. So another boss monster room where we defeat a certain monster and all the other ones disappear. It's like they lost their will to live. They're like, oh no, Friend, boat got hit with a boomerang. We can't go on. So, let's see if we can get some hearts here. We got one. Because we have the boss right here. What's our boss? Uh-oh. This room means another Galeok. We got a 3-headed Galeok this time, so... not too much. Not too difficult with the magical sword. We have enough damage, or enough life that we can just tank damage. Just run right up, stab it away. And as you can see, our Z is pretty much complete, other than this Triforce room. And we'll pick it up. Completed Z. And 5 dungeons down. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't done 2 dungeons in an episode. And hey, we got plenty of time to do that this time, so... Let's head on over to level 6. We know what that is already. It's in the graveyard, because we did that little out-of-sequence dungeon dive earlier. So, let's head on over there. Quickest way will be we'll just run through the Lost Woods. Get to the graveyard. Sneak over here. Remember the Lost Woods? Northwest, southwest. Ruby count is looking awesome because we did that cheat a few episodes ago. So, if you want to learn how to pick up a lot of rupees, go back to episode 12. At the end of that episode, I show a little exploit that you can do to max out your rupees easily. So, let's head on through the forest here. Moblins, no problem now that we got the magical sword. They all fall down. If you want to get more rupees, you can blow the whistle there if you're a compulsive gambling addict. Remember, there's a gambling den there. But we're just gonna instead toot our recorder here and get the level 6. Well, let's see if we can pick up some rupees here. So, we're not really hurting for rupees, but we're eventually going to want to have at least 50 rupees, which we have for Dungeon 7. Because there's going to be another one of those money of your life people. The bomb bag will eventually, the last bomb bag upgrade is in level 8. So, alright, we know we have to use the candle here to light up some dark rooms. We already defeated these Wizrobes last time. They dropped those bombs in this room. We could just went right through this room, but we almost had most of the Wizrobes defeated, so we can fight them to see if we can get a drop out of them. So, level 6 is not going to be a letter design. It's going to just have a weird looking design to it. But like I said, that's probably a function of, you know, all the dungeons are laid out on 2 maps similar to the overworld. 2 8 tall by 16 wide maps. So, all the 9 dungeons have to fit on them, so you kind of got to work around those the space limitations. So I think when they created these dungeons, they had to do it to fit around the constraints made by the Zelda dungeons. So we'll kind of see that here. We can kind of see how it picks up. Let's blow up these Wizrobes here. There we go. Doink! Alright. And we could go up there, and that'll lead us to where we want to go, but we want to fill out the map here first. So, I'm going to backtrack through a few rooms that we've already been in. Take out these likes, the pancake enemies. Pancakes. I like my pancakes with yogurt. So, boom, blow that up. And you can see where that little hook part is in the top of the thing. The little L kind of fits there. So we take out these guys. I believe the coin drops. So coin or a key, I forget exactly, but I know something drops here. So that's why I'm coming back into this room to defeat all the enemies. The room to the left was where we got the ladder. Yep, we got some coins, so alright, let's backtrack around. South of the arrow mark hides a secret. Okay. Not sure what that's referring to, but we're gonna get all the secrets that we can in the game. So, ooh, more woods robes. Let's hide out in the water. Could blow that wall over there, and that takes us to the room where we want to eventually go to get further into the dungeon, but we still have a few more rooms we want to clear out. Ooh, got the compass there. And this isn't the room to go further in the dungeon. That's going to be up another room, so... Ooh, got my rooms a little confused, but that's okay. We're going to make it through this dungeon, and if you're following along, you'll make it through too. So, what? There we go. Take out that guy. And now let's head up. Another room. Got some Vyres here. They're always a welcome thing to see, because we can easily defeat them with our sword. And this is the room we want to go to. Push the block there to the right, and that'll create a secret passage. But we're going to loop around and enter that room from the north, because we want to fill out the rest of our map. So... yeah, Wizroby's getting stuck there. Alrighty. Let's head on over here. Now take note of where this key is. There's a key up there out of reach. So look at your map. Oh, we got a clock. That's good. So look at your map. Eventually when we get to the room to the north of here, the top of that little L shape or 7 shape, we're going to know to either bomb or walk through a wall on the south to get to that key. So yeah, it's just a little indication there. Paying attention to your map. And we're going to take this passageway. Donk. And see where it takes us. It's taking us to the room right above the room where we saw that key. So we know that there's has to be an exit in the south of this room, because we had to get that one key. So lay a bomb down, blow a hole in the wall, and we grab our key. Now we can use that key, although we've had quite a few spare keys here. We can head over here to fight a 2-headed Gleeok. And we get some money out of it. And we get another entrance to another secret passage area. Push this block, and if we get hit by the bubble, it's okay, because we don't need our sword to defeat the upcoming boss. And we'll get our sword back when we touch the Triforce piece. Remember, you can get your sword back from touching a blue bubble, from getting a fairy pond, drinking medicine, or touching a piece of the Triforce. In this instance, we're going to touch a piece of the Triforce, and we see our fully completed map. We touch it, and there we go. Level 6 down. We're only 13 minutes into the video. Let's be really super effective, and let's take on a little bit of Dungeon 7. So, like Dungeon 6, we did see where Dungeon 7 was earlier in the playthrough. It was in the Green Woods. It's one screen to the west of where level 8 was in the first quest. So, like level 8 in the first quest, the entrance was hidden under a bonable bush. So that's why the blue candle is necessary in the first quest, in the second quest. Because the red candle isn't unlocked until we get to this dungeon. So, red candle is in level 7 in both quests. Similarly, the magic key is in level 8 in both quests, so we haven't gotten that yet, but they've moved the wand, though, to level 8, so yeah, it's interesting, we get the book before we get the wand, so just avoid those enemies there, and let's jump right into level 7. Level 7 has a few kind of, it's like a little spirally swirl. So there's a few paths we can take in this dungeon. This dungeon is the bane of extreme quest runners. The extreme challenge runners. Extreme challenge runners, they basically try to defeat the game with the minimum amount of stuff. So they never get the sword, they never get any heart containers. They only get the equipment that is necessary to beat the game, or at least get to Ganon, because you can't beat Ganon without the sword. But this dungeon is a real trouble for them because there are multiple rooms where you got to defeat a bunch of blue dark nuts to proceed, and you're limited in bombs. And what makes the rooms even tougher is all the rooms are going to have the fish spitting and dragon spitting statues, and without the magic shield you can't block that, and without any armor, 2 hits from the blue dark nuts will spell a game over. And you have to go through multiple of those rooms all in a row, and includes one of those rooms you have to go through and then immediately afterwards fight the boss of this dungeon, a 4-headed Gleeok. So fighting a 4-headed Gleeok with just the green mail and no sword, using the wand, yeah, pretty tough. So, and you have no medicine because that's not allowed in the extreme challenge. Excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup there. So, got 2 clocks. And why did I come this way? Because I want to get the red candle. Like in the first quest, not going to see too much use, but hey, we're going for 100% here, so gotta grab it. So, there's some use of it right there. Might as well put the use in the room we got it in. So, alrighty, now let's head back. And we're gonna continue through the spiral a little bit here. Yeah, once you get the map, you'll see it's kind of like a big little swirl. Level 8 is another swirly type dungeon too. They both kind of look like little swirls, but let's sneak by here. Yeah, we got a manhandler. See if we can take it out with 1 bomb like we did in the last dungeon, or in dungeon 5. Woohoo! And we did. I wish I was as lucky as at gambling as I was at taking out the manhandlers with 1 bomb. I've been doing that pretty good. So, yeah, let's put our red candle to use. Light up this room. Yeah, we don't have the wand yet to light up rooms with the book, so stay in the water when we can, or over the water when we can, to avoid getting hit by the red bubbles, which I stupidly did there. But I just got a little impatient. No, I was impatient again. Now blue bubble, he's really friendly with the red bubbles. He doesn't want to leave them. So, come here, blue bubble. Be my buddy. Woohoo! We instantly get hit by another. Come on, blue bubble. There we go. Now, if the dark nuts will just cooperate and hang out near me, we can make this easy. Of course, they're not going to make it easy on me, because I'm the hero. But let's get the map. Hey, it's got the little swirly thingy again, so. Blink. Ooh, yep, here's one of those annoying dark nut rooms. You have to defeat all the dark nuts in this room to open the door, so that's where the challenge from the extreme challenge comes from, because this is just one of 3 rooms like this that you have to do basically on 1 go. Because if you, get a game over in one of them, you basically start at the beginning of the dungeon and the monsters will all respawn, so definitely pain. So look, this is the. But there's some pretty interesting people. If you want to see some really high-level Zelda play, I encourage you to just look up Zelda Extreme Challenge. I know there's some YouTube videos out there that have some people doing it, and yeah, it's really a sight to behold. Especially there's somebody who speeds runs and does it really good. So, but I'm not a speedrunner. I've sped run like 1 or 2 games, but I've kept that guy alive because we're gonna come back through that room later. we're gonna do some backtracking. So, in order to avoid fighting a whole bunch of his friends again, we're just gonna keep him alive. Like I said, there's gonna be a little bit of backtracking in this dungeon. So, but here we're gonna get into the second part of the dungeon when we go through this little passageway. And so this is where we're gonna end up. We'll take out all these bats, and we'll just hang out here in this passageway until our next video. What awaits us beyond this passageway? Well, tune in to next time to find out. Have a good day. Bye.